What's up, Internet? Xiagax here, coming at you with my Destiny Weekly Nightfall rewards video here, and we're gonna jump right in here with my Hunter, because I just love that Hunter. First thing we're gonna do is go Blink Strike, and I should actually explain to you what the weekly burns are, and they are all three burns. I like to call that Omniburn. It just makes more sense because it's, you know, all of them together. But anyhow, so decided I would whip out the Vex Mytho class because, well, kind of useful. There's a lot of enemies here with solar shields, but yeah, well, enough about that. But anyhow, so recently there was the change to the Winter's Run Nightfall. Well, not Nightfall, but just the Winter's Run strike in general. Basically, what you're going to see later is when there's the 3 waves of Vex that you have to fight. Right about here, the spot I am standing on, you can't stand on with all 3 of your teammates. You can't stand there and expect to progress in the waves. Basically, there's that little basin that I am shooting into. You have to have at least one of your teammates present in that area in order to progress in the in the strike, in the waves. You have to have at least one. This first strike here with the Hunter here, we had no problems whatsoever. We were just fine. I think my teammates are off to the left area, kind of behind the little bridge strip there. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if that counts, but all I know is you can't stand on the cliffs in the back anymore with all 3 of your teammates and expect to continue. Bungie made that change. Apparently, it was making that strike too easy, and it, you know, overall it kind of sucks because that means, well, you got to actually work at the strike now. So yeah, but either way, this set of strikes, this set of strikes, yes, was not overly difficult. They were actually pretty quick, except, however, when you just get people that don't understand how the patch works. I was actually unaware of the patch changes until I get to my Titan. Believe it or not, I didn't know about the patch change while I was playing with my Hunter. The people I was playing with on my Titan actually informed me. So I am now aware of that situation. I think I'll probably make a guide video on how to make that easier, or how to make this strike easier during those 3 waves. So stay tuned for that. Anyhow, earlier today, Bungie decided to let us see what the reef looks like, and good God, is it amazing! It's just, oh, I was just like, oh my God! And the reef was just the tip of the iceberg. Because not only is the reef going to be a new social space for all of us Guardians, we're going to definitely get a lot of really fresh content instead of rehash stuff like we got with the Dark Below. I'm giving Bungie a pass on the Dark Below because it was stuff that was already on the disc. I don't know if they just, reworked some of the stuff that was supposed to come out for House of Wolves, but the stuff looks amazing. The first thing that comes to mind, the speaker in the House of Wolves, he will now be able to exchange materials such as your Ascendant materials, your Radiant materials from the Dark Below. That will all be able to be traded for Glimmer or Motes of Light or what have you. I don't know the exact specifics, but you get to trade that stuff in now. So if you have a bunch of that crap now, it's just sitting in your vault, you can now make use of it. Anyhow, so we just totally tear Aksor a new one here. I died here after the strike ended, and I wasn't able to view the result screen, but I got 12 strange coins out of it. Not the best reward, but, whatever, it's not shards. Next run here, we have the Titan, and I jumped in here really quickly, not giving it too much of a crap of my own safety. Anyhow, so back to House of Wolves. What the other thing? Oh, that's right. We'll now be getting new guns with factions now. They're actually completely different. They have new perks, new looks, just shiny new stuff all around. So they won't just be recycled crap that we've gotten. Not only that, speaking of guns, the gunsmith now gets to be a bit more useful now. You can now take your guns to him and have them reforged. What is reforging? Basically, you take your weapon to the gunsmith and pay quite a sum of Glimmer, and he will go ahead and re-roll perks for you. So that is very nice. So if you actually like the gun stats that are on there, but you don't like the perks, well, now you can change them. Keep in mind though that the change will be permanent. So if you don't like the if you don't like the perks that you got after reforging, and you thought the ones that were before were better, you're kind of out of luck. And the last thing that comes to mind is Weapon Ascension. Well, I wouldn't say just Weapon Ascension, but Weapon and Armor Ascension. So basically, the stuff that you have already. So let's say take for instance, the very first gun you got from the beginning of the game. I don't know. Actually, I wouldn't say the cough stop. That's how I call it. Let's just say, for instance, you have your Shadow Price, because you just absolutely love that gun, you decided not to shard it, unlike me. Hint, hint. If you want to now get that gun up to speed and make it, current, you can now I forget what the material is called, but you have to get it in, I think, the arena or whatever the end game content is there, and you get the material there, and you can then use it on the weapon to then upgrade it to the highest stat. I'm sure in future expansions there will be a probably something similar to that, but you get a weapon that was not as good now up to current speed, and this will be true with exotics and even the Vex Mythoclast, the weapon that was stated to be frozen in time. I think basically Bungie just needed a good way to actually upgrade raid exotics to the current attack values. Attack values. Wow. Anyhow, so second run with the Titan, I get the universal remote. Wow. At least I wasn't like the guy above me who got the No Land Beyond. So last run with the Warlock. Got this one done fairly quickly because I think it was all 32s. So anyhow, so my thoughts on the House of Wolves expansion. Oh my god, Bungie is actually doing it right. They're not just giving us, the same crap that we got from day one, or excuse me, vanilla game. Day one, vanilla, same thing. They're not just giving us more of that and just saying, have at it. No, they are actually looking into the feedback that we have given them, saying, hey, we want stuff a little more. We want more stuff that's a little bit more fresh. We want stuff that's a bit more innovative, a bit more something that requires a bit more more of a challenge, or something to that degree. So yeah, I mean, House of Wolves is looking pretty good. So I'm hoping that the changes now start getting better from here, because. Sorry, Dark Below is probably going to sit in infamy for the rest of Destiny history as being the kind of the most lackluster expansion. So hopefully Comet is definitely going to blow our minds even more than House of Wolves.
The Archon priest was still inside.
Thank you, Dinkobot, for just blasting my speakers once again. I don't know what it is with that line of dialogue there, but it's become famous for just being extra loud. So I hope maybe Bungie can fix that, because it kind of it's it's not really unexpected. It's coming, but it's just like I don't want to have to reach for my controller my TV controller every time I want to turn down the sound for that. So anyhow, waiting for the final boss to get here, Aksor, and just totally ripping him a new one here. Well, not really. I'm trying my best to hit him with super good advice. Now that it's fully upgraded, it's actually a lot better of a weapon. You're not just pissing away a bunch of ammo and not getting anything in return for it. I think it's pretty much like a 95% chance of getting your ammo back if you miss. But yeah, Aksor gets dropped quickly, and I was happy about that. So I get blasted by the gunship. I deserved that, but luckily for me, I didn't get locked out of respawning. So what do I get? Well, drum roll please. Plan C. Well, at least I wasn't the guy above me and got 8 shards. I'm sorry. Every time I see that, I have to laugh. I don't mean to be a jerk, but yeah. So pretty solid runs. The runs were pretty quick. I maybe need to, you know, rethink the way I say that. The runs, okay, the strike runs, you know, pretty quick, and got, you know, okay rewards, but, you know, whatever. We'll see what happens next week. Still no Galahorn, but we'll eventually get it. So anyhow, that's pretty much all I have for this week, guys. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like in the like box. Leave a comment if you like. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe for more great content by yours truly. And I'll see you all in the next video. So thank you all for watching, and may God bless you all. See you all later.